What is up, guys? Storm here with a new type of video for you. It is a Black Ops 7 Zombies video. Now, in this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can pretty much go as high as you want in levels and rounds as you want to in this mode. See, in Black Ops 7 Zombies, you can upgrade your weapon level by using it in zombies. So the best way I've found to do it is to play in survival, play solo, and go to either one of these maps, preferably nuked, because it is such a easy to learn and small map. Once we get into the match, I will explain how the system will kind of work for you to be able to like pack a punch your weapons really early in the game, because in survival mode you do not have to do any of the quests. As far as I know, the wonder weapon is not available in survival unless you get it out of the mystery box, so you're pretty much taking a gamble. As you can see, I've done quite a few exfils and got to round 36 before I exfilled. But pretty much when you get in, you just want to take out your melee weapon of any kind you got. I use the katana, and you can pretty much just melee the enemies until round 5, or whenever you get your dog round. From where the melee is an instant kill on the first round, you can just run around, melee them, start the new round, and look at that, I've already got 1400 points. You can do this until round 5, and that will allow you to pretty much get enough points to pack a punch one weapon, and then after the dog round you can pack a punch again. But it does not get you 15,000, it only gets you pretty much to 10,000, so you can pretty much just pack a punch 2 weapons of your choice. In this video I'm going to be using the Arcane 9. You can pretty much pack a punch any weapon you want. It is not a specifics type of thing. We got lucky to get the mystery box here. In survival mode, you immediately have the Wonder Fizz machine. You can buy all of your perks, or you can use a perkaholic double gum. It doesn't matter.
I understand your attraction to me.
The best gobble gums I've found to get early on is perkaholic and armored up. They're really the main ones you want, because it allows you, or flavored hex. No, hidden power. You get hidden power. It'll allow you to pretty much upgrade your weapon of choice to the highest rarity. Armored up will give you 3 armor plates, so you don't have to buy those or buy a door. Perkaholic can give you all the perks, and then you're pretty much done. You pretty much just, all you have to do is just farm points until you pretty much reach Pack-a-Punch level 3. You can also get ammo mods. Me personally, I prefer fireworks. They are the best. They allow you to pretty much, if you're in a pickle, if it procs, it'll kill a lot of them at once, clearing out a space for you to run through if you get cornered. Pretty much the main thing you want to do with this map in particular, from where it is very small, all you really need to do is just run around, build a train, and then take them out. Now, it will vary between when the dog round will happen. So the dog round could be round 5, it could be round 6. It does vary between those two, but you do get a dog round before the zombies become quite an issue. But if you aim for the heads with your melee, your katana, ballistic knife, whatever you're using, And don't be worried too much about the zombies doing damage to you. Most of them drop armor plates at the beginning anyways. So you're not really missing out on anything. I do suggest if you have any weapons upgraded to put a suppressor on them. The suppressor allows for extra salvage drop. And that can also help if you don't have a hidden power gobble gum. Round off is also a good one if you just need a break to like mess with your gear and stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and immediately pack a punch on round 5. As you can see, it is round 5 and I can still kill zombies with my melee weapon. Does it get overwhelming? It can. You can also pack a punch your melee weapon and go even further with your melee. Just to points, because the point system is killing the zombies, not damaging them. Look at that, and immediately leveled up the katana. And I've only been playing for a few minutes. I've only been playing for 4 minutes. As you can see, just build a train, aim for the heads with the katana. You can also get wonder weapons out of these little guys, which are very useful. Look at that, even got a gun. Am I gonna need it? Probably. It does get very hectic later on, but now it is round 6, our melee is useless now. Like I said, you can get more kills with the melee if you just take time, but I do suggest just going ahead and switching to an actual gun so you can level it up, and you can use it in multiplayer, Warzone, endgame. You can pretty much use it anywhere you want. Yes, the weapons are not specific to just zombies mode. You can use all weapons of all kinds, and you can just farm zombies for also a bunch of levels. I recommend using either Jug or Speed Cola as your first perk. So, because the first 3 perks that you get will be the ones that stick with you after you get down and revive yourself. Is it better to have an automatic weapon when playing zombies? Yes and no. You want accuracy, not damage. Damage can be built up through the rarity system as well as the pack punch. Damage does not matter in zombies. It's mainly about accuracy that you need to worry about. Because as long as you're accurate and you can hit the headshots, the zombies are gonna die no matter what. And that's what you want. But you can pretty much do this for... Usually I only go to round 30, a little further, because, you know, you do get bored eventually, but if you want to really grind, you can pretty much do this as long as you want. You can reach the max cap, which is 55 for the zombie health cap. After round 55, their health does no longer gets any higher. But pretty much all you can do is you can just get you a big old train of them. Don't worry about the damage, because it's still only round 8. They don't do too much damage to you. Just get a big train of them going. And just go ham. Look at that, we got us a nuke. And I leveled up the RK9. You can also, if you want to, pop any of your tokens, and they will stay active for the entirety that you play this match. So any XP that you get at the end will be doubled. So if you want to level up fast and reach Prestige Master, zombies is definitely the way to do it. if you did miss out on the double XP weekend of the end of last season, it's fine because the new season's already out. It's the camos for the black cell, if you get it, are pretty easy to get in zombies mode. They mainly prioritized Warzone with them this year, or well, this month or season. You pretty much, a lot of people say it's easier to get these camos in Warzone, which it can be, but a preference of mine is to do them in zombies. I had the Supernova camo unlocked, as you've probably seen from the main menu. I had that unlocked the second day after the season released. We'll spin the box, see what we get. So just to see. A sniper, wish I didn't spin the box. But it's very easy to level up and prestige playing zombies. For some odd reason, all of the points that you get for killing zombies also goes towards XP, something you do not earn in other modes, or at least not as fast. You can complete the battle pass quite quickly playing zombies modes. Now if you do want to get the wonder weapon, you can through the mystery box. There's a chance. If I'm not mistaken, the box does not move from where it's starts at the beginning of the game, so if the box is right there, I believe it stays there. I don't really use the box. I've never been really one to use the mystery box. I usually start with the weapon I want. I usually keep that and it carries me as far as I want it to. But you can get what you want. It's totally preference. Zombies is a preference-based game. You play your way, and if it works, it works. On round 11 is your first chance to exfil. If you are farming the specialist in zombies, if you are farming the specialist camo for the black cells, always get the siren. Just get the siren, pack-a-punch it once or twice, it doesn't matter. And on round 11, have some good armor, lots of ammo, and lots of money to buy ammo in case it prolongs a little longer than you want it to. And then as soon as round 11 hits, exfil, kill the boss, do it again, rinse and repeat. Being as that is the only elite enemy in the game of Nuked, that is the only elite zombie. Shock mimics do not spawn in Nuked survival mode. They do in the standard mode and every other mode, to my knowledge. But let's go ahead and pack-a-punch our RK9 to level 2. Round 12 at a level 2. Usually what ends up happening is the first dog round is on round 6. They do it in increments of either 5 to 6. So if you just happen to get yours on the 5th, you'll get yours on, if I'm not mistaken, the 11th. It just depends really on when you get it. I've gotten multiple different ones at different times. And at the end of every dog round, you get a max ammo. So, you know, don't be scared about wasting your bullets. You can do your TED tasks. Usually I don't because they end up being bad, but we'll do one. It's a critical hit. It's a critical kill TED task. Now the thing about the TED tasks is these zombies spawn infinitely. So you can really get a good train of them going. They do not give you points though, so do not do these TED tasks thinking you're going to get a lot of points. It doesn't work that way. They only count towards the objective and nothing more. You can see that through the purple in the zombie's eyes. Head task is pretty easy. Look at that, already done. And it does not end the round. You still have to finish off the last few zombies that are around. You can drop a Mr. Peaks, so you can pretty much go through that. I got double tap out of my mystery perk, so that is very good. Double tap, Deadshot Daiquiri, Stamina Jug, and Speed Cola. Those are the main ones you want. Any other ones are purely just to say you had all the perks at once, which you can get easily. Each time you buy a new perk, they go up 500 each time. So I buy Stamina, they're worth 4,000 now. I buy another perk, 4,500. Doing this also gets you a lot of gobble gums of different kinds. I found that doing zombies allowed me to not only level up a lot, but it helped me prestige a lot of my weapons that I now use in all game modes. It's pretty much just finding your flow with zombies. There's no wrong way to play zombies. It's very enjoyable. You can listen to your music. The radar is always on, so it's not like you really need to hear anything unless you want to hear Richtofen. Unless you want to hear Richtofen going on. Which, who doesn't? He's a very funny guy. Now, just because you don't have to travel through time, because you don't travel through time in Nuked, you stay here. Just because Pack-a-Punch is pretty much right there at the beginning of the game, you still have to unlock these other parts of the map. You can still unlock the trailer that has the thing for the wonder weapon. You can't build it though. As you can see in the top of the map, there is no way to buy it or build it. It's just get it. Luckily, in some of these, you can get you can get the ray gun, you can get the ray gun Mark II. It's pretty much luck based on this one, but let's see what we get out of it. I think I got a Cashmere. Nope, it seems to be a sight grenade. Luckily though, if you do go down in zombies, you're immediately given a self-revive kit. So even if you do end up kicking the bucket, you get a free self-revive. On round 15, or if I'm not mistaken, it's either the more you pack a punch or the higher the rounds get, will basically change how much it costs to buy ammo. Preserving ammo is very important as well, because if you run out of ammo, you ain't gonna live too long. Sight grenades are pretty funny. Instead of doing what you would think they would do, they actually turn the zombies for you. But if you walk into it, it still gives you hallucinations. So you just see a bunch of zombies that look like Richtofen chasing you. And it doesn't have to be Richtofen, you can be any character in the entire game. It's just, you know, funny to see Richtofen flailing his arms while he chases you. But yeah, suppressors. Monolithic is really good, but it's not really important for zombies. You can also, if I pause here, yes, when you pause, it does not play the game. You can also save and quit in the survival mode. But if you go over to your armory unlocks, I have the Akimbo selected. So after the match, the XP, part of the XP that I get here, will be put into that armory unlock. So you can pretty much farm all of your armory unlocks in zombies. Zombies is really slept on with how well you can get XP. I have prestiged soon. My current level is 42. I will have prestiged 3 times playing zombies, pretty much only. I play other games, yeah. They don't level me up fast enough. But in zombies, it is very easy to level up and quite fun. And you can also get a lot of these zombie camos as well. Mostly all of them care about, besides the shotguns, are just to get critical hits. So if you can kill them with a crit, you'll put a point into the next camo. Notice how we got one little zombie here. We can smack him, we barely do any damage. But if you hold the aim button, you do a lot more.
Might be contagious.
Oh, would you look at that? Another sec grenade and a lot of salvage. But yeah, depending on how you play, what power-ups you end up getting, or the gobblegums that you have, I guess I'll go ahead and pop up on the house perk, see what I get. Well, would you look at that? I got pack mule. Now, the funny thing about zombies and their perk system is you can get augments for them. Augments give them little boosts instead of just giving you the singular perk like they used to. My pack mule actually allows me to not only just carry a third weapon, but also have extra ammo in my reserves. So instead of having, like, say 10 clips, I can have 12 or 13, depending on how much ammo can be stored into one clip. This one has 60, so I get 10 clips. 600 in the reserve, 60 in the mag, 10 clips. Now you can pop other gobblegums that will allow more perks to spawn, more power-ups to spawn at once. Double points is basically your best friend. Double points, max armor, and insta-kill are your best friends. Nukes are useless. They do not give you half as much points. They don't give you 800, they only give you 400. They pretty much rob you of all the points you can be getting from the zombies. Look at that, 31,000 points. We'll go ahead and pack a punch to level 3.
Does someone wish to prolong our suffering?
Very, very beautiful pack a punch level 3. 3,400 critical hit. And now usually what I like to do is if I can get pack a punch 3 early, is I usually go for armor. If I don't already have something to give me max armor. So pretty much if I don't have an armor up gobblegum, I'm not worried about it. I can pretty much go the entire game with only using 1 plate of armor. Just stay moving, don't let it beat you. Now there are other augments like Juggernaut. As you can see, my health is 300 when it should only be 250. The hold the location, one of the most annoying quite an annoyance, but it does help for situations like this. It is round 20, so don't expect it to be crazy, but the sec grenades can help a lot. because it turns the zombies. They do kill themselves though. For a TED task to be considered complete, you need to at least get the first tier of TED task rewards. So a blue chest on your screen is enough to consider it completed. I usually try to go for at least purple. You can go for legendary, but in terms of surviving for the Hopa location, it's not really worth it. Can you get a wonder weapon from the TED test? Yes. I got a napalm burst ammo mod. Very nice. That's an ammo mod I don't have to buy now. But augments for Juggernaut can allow you to pretty much almost negate all back damage with armor. You turn your back to them and you no longer have to worry about getting damaged. But we're going to come over here, we're going to buy a second level of armor. Now, we can exfil. We could, well, let's go for a bit, see how far we get. Never go further than what you're comfortable with in zombies. That's also another thing. If you go further than you're comfortable and you feel like you're getting overwhelmed, a round off can help, or idle eyes. Give you 30 seconds to just, you know, collect yourself. Mr. Peaks, I feel like is one of the best. That and Frenzied Guard are one of the best field upgrades, because Mr. Peaks can completely, oh, well, would you look at that? See,
more saving history itself.
it's very possible to get cornered. There's a lot of things you can get cornered on over here, but this is the best place to farm.
The pain is only eternal.
The more armor you have, it really doesn't make a difference of to what you can pretty much, you know, how much damage you can take, but you can make it less painful. That's why I recommend a automatic weapon. They work better.
I have always had stamina.
But any chance you get, always run over here and upgrade the rarity of your weapon. It'll allow you to do more damage. Look at that. A lot more damage. Weapons like machine guns, that, or any weapon that has a burst, is not really recommended for zombies. It is very difficult to use because when you aim for the head, you'll shoot a few bullets, possibly not do enough damage, and then, you know, you'll have to use more and more ammo. Which, that's just a small price you gotta pay. We got us an insta-kill, so... And a full power. Full power pretty much just refills your field upgrade if it's used, or not already full. Picking it up doesn't do anything other than just have that child scream at you. But we're gonna go and get the rest of our perks that we need, like Mule Kick, for the extra ammo reserve.
Its kick is far worse than its bite.
Mangler Cannon is also pretty fun to use. I don't usually use the score streaks. Not my way. Not my style, but you know, if that's what you like to use in your zombies, or just to get a feel with how they work in general, if you want to use them in like multiplayer, that's one way to do it. You can get sentry guns, RCHDs, well, they're not called that anymore, but That's what I call them. Critical kills and unlocked another camo. Very nice. That's final dog. Max ammo. Let's go get us Deadshot Daiquiri. Because not only does Deadshot Daiquiri immediately, if you're on controller, it will pretty much just lock you onto their heads, and it helps you do more headshot damage. So critical hits do pretty much double damage. Look at that. Not really much double, just very strong critical hit damage. It doesn't help with any accuracy though. No accuracy buffs, just more headshot damage and the ability to lock onto their heads when you aim in. So like this. Like that. I know it was hard to see there, but trust me, it worked. And this is why I say Jug is your friend. In certain situations like that when you're trying to train, on this map particularly I found that the map really likes to make the zombies despawn out of the train and spawn somewhere else behind you. Pretty much like the way you're going. Notice how these zombies, one came from here, one came from over on that side. You can't really build a train per se on Newt. It is possible to build a little bit of a train, but just know you're gonna have zombies behind you at some point. And that's the part that's annoying. Let's go ahead and get some more perks, why don't we? Let's see here. Vulture Aid is nice, not really useful though. Quick Revive is good. Quick Revive in solo player, pretty much all it does is just regen your health faster. And that's really important if you get into a pickle and you're trying to run away. Because if your health is low, you need that regenerating fast. See my health? Look at that, already back up. I do recommend not using Napalm Burst in zombies. It's not as good as you think. Dealing damage over time doesn't matter when they're in a train. I mean, it's alright, it's just not really worth it. Fireworks is much more effective, deals more damage, and procs a lot faster. Pretty much just build you a train going from anywhere. Notice on the minimap you see them spawning behind me. Just when you're in a long train like that, if something feels suspicious, just check your minimap. Look at that. See? They was all the way over there. They started spawning here. It's some weird thing that this map does. It's very annoying. And it can really screw you up. We'll go ahead and get our level 3 armor. Quickly run over here and switch to fireworks. Now, I like using the fireworks a lot. So, my fireworks is researched to the max. So I have max researched the fireworks. And this is what they do. Much, much more effective than Napalm Burst. What I like to do is get a big train of them going and throw a decoy or a monkey bomb out. Get them all distracted on that. Just aim for the center of where the decoy or monkey bomb is. Just start going ham. Now there are some guns that allow you to pretty much drop ammo on corpses. Mainly happens for like the MX-35, MK-35, my bad. Must be thinking of that. The gun over there by the pack-a-punch. Yeah, notice on the mini-map they're just spawning behind me. Good thing I bought ammo. That would have been fun to have dealt with. And look at that. Round over. Armored zombies always drop an armor plate. Some that aren't armored will drop them, but I found that the ones that drop them the most are for sure the armored zombies. Now, upgrading shotguns in zombies mode is very interesting because they do not work like they used to. So, say for instance, you think this a one-shot. It does him. But look at this, look how slow the fire rate is. The damage is even worse. And it almost got me killed. Thank God for level 3 armor. Look at that, just thinned out the horde crazy ton and reached another level. Without armor, you're pretty much very vulnerable. The zombies will do 50 damage to you. Some do more depending on which kind they are. But armor makes it very much better. It's very easy to die in zombies. When I first started the zombies, it wasn't fun. But I kept trying. I kept learning how the maps worked. And now I really enjoy playing the zombies mode. I play it off camera, obviously. I've got a few hours put into it. But, you know, it's just a preference of what you want to play. If you want to just play Warzone, play Warzone. You'll probably take forever to level up your guns, but you're playing what you like. Master Peaks having him a little dance party over here. Look at that. Every one of the zombies was a dancing. Very nice. Mr. Peaks is very good for that. He can stop the zombies for a good second while you do something important, like an Easter egg set. Or if you're trying to get the wonder weapon and you need something to spawn, or you're waiting for it to spawn, he's another good one at that. He can keep those zombies distracted while you figure something out. The Totenrang map to get the wonder weapon, when you're looking for the symbols, Mr. Peaks can be really good at keeping them at bay. Oh, would you look at that? Ran out of ammo once again. So, we buy more. Wonder weapons cost 10,000, and normal weapons, like your own, only cost 5,000. I have a suppressor built onto the RK9, so I can get it to legendary pretty quickly, as you can see by my scrap count down over there in the bottom left. Another dog round. And what I thought was kind of funny was how they brought the caustic dogs, rad dogs, from Cold War into Black Ops 7 zombies. They was already annoying enough, but they made them to where they explode, making them even more annoying. And at the start of every dog round, anything that was left on the ground will be despawned. So if you have a crap ton of armor piled up somewhere, might as well forget it, because it's going away. Round 30, you don't even have all of the perks in the game. Is it probably best to buy all perks? Yes, because Elemental Pop actually does end up becoming quite important later on. Elemental Pop can trigger random ammo events to happen. So, say for instance, fireworks, or the napalm, or the cryo frost. So elemental pop can be very important. As you can see, round 30 zombies is no joke.
Please wait your turn.
I say we could probably spend the bucks, see what we get. Insta-kill. Now on insta-kill you could use your melee, but I don't advise it. It's never worth it. Well, let's see what we get out of the mystery box.
This box is
The higher levels you go, the better weapons you get. We'll spin again, because I've seen the wonder weapon. A Coda 9. I mean,
amazing.
it's not bad.
Didn't even make a wish.
Look at that. Oh, game froze a little bit. Not very good damage, but we can change that. Because the Coda 9 is a very fun weapon to use. It just has high recoil. So, let's go and fix that problem.
Look at what I got. Isn't it amazing?
Decent, not good enough though. Look at all those badges. Oh, hello. Now, don't worry if you lose your self-revive. There's a way to fix that. You can either find one, or you can make one. Let's go ahead and psych up some zombies for us.
I might give you a personal debrief. Are there any grave diggers around here? Surely they must be in high demand.
A nuke and double bonus points, my bad. But if you come over here, the greenhouse in the garage is the crafting table, and you can craft a self-revive. I need 1,500, so I don't have enough. Go ahead and grab all of your salvage that you want. Obviously, you really need to wait until you have pretty much like a free round. We're going to go ahead and pop a round off. So after everything is dead on this round, the rounds won't progress for 2 rounds. Obviously, we need ammo, so I have to take a quick pit stop, blade up, and grab ammo. Bonus points, max armor. Oy.
Why don't you pick on someone else? You do have
My
choices.
aim assist is messing me up.
Mr. Peaks can be
Drop a Mr. Peaks.
great. Using Molotov.
Molotovs are really good for crowd work. So these big trains you got or big bunches of them just sitting together. Throw a Molotov, take care of them almost immediately. But it is very easy to just get into high rounds in zombies as a solo player. So if you don't have any friends that play zombies, you can play zombies by yourself, knowing pretty much a basic starter guide to pretty much put you ahead of the game. Look at that, self-revive kit acquired now. Now, let's see what we get from the mystery box.
That happens while I'm standing around waiting.
Oh, would you look at that? I'm gonna clunk them a bit. Not very good at damage. But I can see where it would be fun. Ah, well, would you look at that, Mr. Peaks. Little bastard. My best bet is it will be over here. Was. So pretty much we just stay on round 32 with round off. You play the same zombies, your round count just doesn't get any higher. We'll throw that out and let them just get the kills. Will-O-Wisp is also, it's called Wisp T, but I call it Will-O-Wisp. But pretty much with it, if you get an insta-kill, any wisps that do get spawned will instantly kill whatever enemy they fly into, making it pretty decent. Look at that, another Gobblegum. Tactical Diffusion. Alright, we stay on round 32 again. Screw it, why not just go ahead and level up this bad boy all the way to level 3.
Who likes holding high?
I mean, it's pretty fun to use. Is it worth it? No. But I did it anyway, because why not? Look at that, some of them, it almost kills them instantly.
It's quite snug. But then again, I do have big hands.
Well, look at that. I think the cannon is useless now. And anytime a fireworks kill happens, whatever zombie you shot that activated. So if you shot a special zombie, say for instance a shock mimic, and fireworks was to proc, it would kill instantly. Instantly kill it and count as a fireworks special zombie kill. This is a very fast way to level up all of your weapons, get all the camos you want from them. Look at that, I already completed one of the special ones. So, other ones is to get 75 armored zombie eliminations with the RK9, and with the Napalm Burst ammo mod equipped, get 300 eliminations with the RK9. Immediately completed one of the specials, so fortunately we're gonna have to buy Elemental Pop, because with Elemental Pop we have no chance of surviving anything. We'll get Will-O-Wisps as well,
Oh dear, my vision's
but
gone a
we
bit
definitely need to go ahead and get the Napalm, because the Napalm one is quite annoying, and you don't need it to proc, so don't be thinking it won't complete the camo because I haven't got any kills with it. All you need to do is just kill a zombie with it attached, whether it procs or not.
I am indeed ruthless. Ruthless without root.
But it should be pretty easy to complete on these high rounds. And it'll be like, you know, never even happened. Insta-kill is also very good. Fortunately with the wisps, makes it a little bit more difficult. Always get a double points if you can. The more points you got, the better. Look at that. Nuke and bonus points. That finishes off the round. Let's check up on our... Look at that. Already over halfway done. Let's go ahead and buy Ultra Aid as well as PhD Flopper.
Surely regarded as the most kindly of persons.
Elemental Pop just pretty much just really helps you in later rounds because some of the ammo mods that they can give you can completely just wipe out entire hordes and trains, making it quite usable. Oh, that's the first time I've gotten a fire cell in a while. Might as well take advantage of that.
In a good way.
Shouldn't have surprised me. Peacekeeper, actually I'll take that, but I'll get rid of it. Got lucky.
Excellent. I will postpone grinding you to dust.
Now you see what I mean by Mr. Peaks being very good in those situations. Didn't realize I was getting cornered. Got cornered. Almost died. Now the reason I want the Akita with as duels is because if I can unlock that, bring it to zombies, never have to worry about worrying again. Vulture 8 also allows you to just pretty much get little bits of essence.
Money well spent. At least it better be.
Now this is a fully automatic weapon, so around 35, so pretty much just dogs. This is why I say it would be very important to have the akimbo. Okay, so they want to be annoying. I see.
A very enjoyable massacre. Would recommend.
The lines Rick Tuffin says is just funny. It's the only reason why I like him. Any other reason I don't. Now, we could exfil, so I'm going to. So we just walk up to it, we exfil. Now the high value target will have health based on what round you spawned him. You can dodge the grab, just run towards it and to the side of it, so kind of like that. You'll also dodge any attack it swings. Always stay moving. And look at that, he's dead. The wisp killed him. Now, don't be worried if you don't go to the exfil spot, because regardless of what you do, it'll exfil you when the timer runs out. And that's a successful exfil. 3 door buys in 52 minutes of playing. Now, you will see what I mean by levels. That's 1 tier. At That's 2 tiers. And the beginning of another. Level 42 when I started. '43 and almost 44. And look at all of what we unlock. Quite a lot. Then we can come over here to our loadouts. Level 17 of 42. Funny thing about zombies is you can attach 8 attachments to 1 weapon. No perks needed. You can pretty much put any attachment you want on all weapons. Of course, once you level them up. But once you level them up, you're good to go. But like I said, I prefer accuracy over everything, so without the monolithic suppressor, it's a little better. But obviously once it's pack-a-punched in-game, it is quite different. So just remember that. So we'll leave the firing range. Our augments are pretty much go to your research. You can choose whichever one you want to do. And as you can see, Mr. Peaks is almost halfway done. Very nice. We back out of that. And we go over here to our ammo mods. Fireworks is completed. It's very good. Very overpowered. We go to the Perca-Colas. So Juggernaut obviously increases your armor's durability and more damage negation. That's a good one. Speed Cola, field upgrade charges faster. Mystery Box lands faster. Quick Revive allows you to get a speed boost when reviving somebody. Mule Kick, as you can see, carry more armor plates, carry more equipment, carry more stock ammo. Very good, very good. We come down here to Wisp T, can make them do more damage, like make them last longer. Double tap. Further increase weapons fire rate. Like, pretty much just pick whichever augment you want to use, and that will be what is over there in the active research bar. But if we go over here into our armory, we can see that we doubled the XP from the last time we checked it earlier in the video for the Akimbo. So, very nice. We're almost halfway there. But I hope this video was helpful. Subscribe, it's free. If you're coming back for some more videos, I would be glad to drop some more tutorials on how to pretty much have a perfect start into a zombies run solo. But anyways, guys, hope you have a great day. Bye.